Hey, what's going on, guys? Travel's Oppressing, and today we're in the Outer Banks, North Carolina. I've been wanting to go here for a very, very long time. A student of history. So, as you can see, we're at the Fort Raleigh National Historic Site. The visitor center is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I believe it's 7 days a week, but I'll have to fact check that. So we have our whole family. I have my wife behind the camera once again. So blessings to her. And we're going to be touring the Lost Colony, right? So the Lost Colony is, I believe his name was Sir Walter Raleigh. He actually came from England, and then from England, he had like a little settlement. So you probably getting, like, I guess, familiar with this, but he landed with a whole bunch of folks, and essentially they started having babies and things of that nature, started erecting different churches and buildings and housing. Then he got called away to go back to England for more supplies and things of that nature, and he was supposed to come right back. But the problem was he ran into a little issue in England. So it took him like a year or two to get back. And when he came back is when he found out his settlement has just been a ghost town. So nobody really knows for sure what happened to all the settlers and things of that nature. But so I guess scholars say he was either killed by Native Americans or, died off through famine and things, or diseases. So nobody really knows what happened to him. But I think it's a real cool story. And like I said, me being a history buff, I definitely wanted to see this and take my family. So we're going to tour the grounds. It's about, I guess, a 450-meter walk from the visitor center. So let's go. So we just got to one of the markers. So this particular marker is on this site, July through August, I think it's 1585. Sir Walter Raleigh built a fort named after him, of course. And so right here is literally the first child of English parents were born here. So I think that's pretty cool. That's really definitely noteworthy. So we're gonna continue on through this path through the forest. And if I'm sweating, I hope you guys getting it in 4K because it's hot as the dickens out here. So yeah, we're gonna keep pushing. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so we just got to one of the little points of here. It's an English explorer's earthwork, which you can kind of see behind me is right here. So essentially, Ralph Lane, a fortification expert, he led the 1585 English expedition to start, cultivating the area for everybody, for all the settlers that's really going to be here, okay? So they actually haven't found the actual Palisade Fort yet, but they're still working on it. So this is just one of the earthworks, and literally you cannot go, let's say do not climb. So I guess you can go in there, but it says do not climb. All right, so let's keep going. All right, guys, so it's like a real short tour. So the earth part that we saw a couple minutes ago, or moments, that was pretty much it. They have like a theater that you can buy tickets when they have plays and stuff of that nature. As of right now, they have a play, I guess it's maybe 85 years old at the time of this taping of this video. So you can catch that. So they, like I said, they have a couple of trails that you can walk, but because we have all our kids here, as you can hear, my nephew, he's real loud. So yeah, he's excited. And so right now we're gonna go back towards the visitor center because they have like a little small museum. Hopefully I'm able to record. So we'll see about that. So this is all free. So you don't have to pay for anything, but you do have to wear a mask inside the building because it's a federal installation. So let's go inside the museum and see what it looks like. All right, guys, so we just actually got inside the visitor center. We're able to record. I got permission from the ranger. So we're gonna start on why start a colony. So essentially, we already know why so many European countries were starting to colonize the world, essentially to colonize and expand their reach, and they didn't care no matter who got hurt in the process, right? So let's just keep going and see what you see inside. Okay, so we're still in the first room. So when you come in the first room, some of the things that you're going to see is various paintings of a flamingo, pineapple, fish of that time. We have Queen Elizabeth, and we also have Sir Walter Raleigh over there. We got crabs, iguanas, and we have like a New World map, okay? So essentially this room is kind of, like I said, why they wanted to come over here, how he convinced the queen to come. And literally it was to seek new worlds for gold, for praise, for glory. And that's essentially what everybody do for their country, you know? So everybody wants credit to be the first or whatever, blah. So, all right, so let's keep going. So coming across the room, we have what happened in the New World. Okay, so essentially Sir Walter Raleigh, he sent 3 voyages between 1584 and 1587. All right, so these are called the Roanoke voyages. And like I said, and this right here is called the Roanoke Island, right? It's right next to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. So essentially, they just kind of give you like a little history of what happened through those years, right before they were actually disappeared and stuff like that. But the end stake is 300 years later, you know, you start getting the Civil War and stuff like that. That's when you become, the nation was at war itself. So let's keep going. Guys, so we just got done exploring the whole visitor center, the little museum, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this is Travis of Preston signing out from the Lost Colony, and we see you next week. Peace.